Hello everyone, Auvbri here and welcome to this speed build in The Sims 4. I will be your entertainer for the next 20 minutes if you do choose to stay with me that long. So if you haven't already checked it out, be sure to check out my vlog I did from when I was in Hungary. I had the best time and it was such an amazing country, and just watch it was so cool. So this is the open nature house, and you soon will see why I actually decided to call it that, because in this build I decided to really bring in nature and really work off the nature aspect of the house. I tried to bring a lot of nature into the house and into the build itself, and I actually think I succeeded really well in the end. It looks really cool. So I had a lot I had a lot of design choices that I actually switched again and again, just because I didn't actually know what I wanted to do with this house. But the outside is pretty much gonna stay the same throughout this whole build. So the big thing with this build is, as you can see me doing here, lots of windows to bring in the outside and to bring in the inside. Bring the inside outside. So I wanted to have like this fluid transition between the outside and the inside, and that is why in these big glass boxes that you actually see throughout this build, I'm gonna put in different kinds of plants and stuff like that, and it actually looks really cool. It acts like a kind of nature's curtain inside, and outside it acts like, how can I put it? It just acts like, not being that much of a just block on the ground, but kind of more making it more realistic looking, and more like that it was actually meant to be there, and that it's kind of part of nature. So when that is said, I actually have a basement in this build. This is the first time I did a basement, and I actually had some trouble with it in the beginning. I seem to have some trouble removing the ceiling from the basement, which is the flooring for the floor above it. So you see me struggle a little bit with it here. I actually can't remember how I did it. I think I googled it or something, but nonetheless I removed it, and down here in the basement we are going to have a pool and a bathroom. So this house is actually a 1 bedroom only. You can expand it if you want to. There's plenty room on the lot for actually expansion, so you can do that. I just decided to make it a 1 bedroom only because it kind of fitted my vision better of kind of like a not starter home, but a home for a wealthy couple who don't really want kids and kind of just focus all their attention on their careers. So what am I actually doing here? Oh yeah, one thing I can tell you about. So I have actually played a lot around with new. Okay, I will just start over. I've actually played a lot around with new outros and new types of way that I can do them, and animations and stuff like that. So the outro that is at the end of this video is gonna be the outro that I'm going to use for a really long time. I'm really happy about how that turned out, and I think it's really cool. Another thing, I also bought some new music for my outro, and that music is actually also gonna be my outro music for a very, very long time. I really, really love how the outro music kind of fits the style that I want this channel to be in. And it's made by a YouTuber or a music maker who calls himself Prelude. And I just, first time I heard it, I was like, I have to buy this. I have to get this music because it's just what I'm looking for. So, yeah, when that is said, also I reached 800 subscribers and we actually are on 825 right now. So, thank you so much for subscribing, everyone. I'm really, really happy that you subscribe, and it just means so much to me. It just means that you guys like what I'm doing, and I like doing it, so it couldn't be better. So let's just talk about the layout of the house here. At the front here, we actually have like the entrance, which is gonna have like a little office area, but also like a walk-in. Just when you walk in, there's like a little closet space where you can put your coats and stuff like that, because that's actually something we have in Denmark. I'm not actually sure how that functions in other countries around the world, but here in Denmark we kind of take off our shoes when we go inside our house/apartment, however you choose to live. And I know some places you don't actually do that, take off your shoes. But we do here in Denmark. So, yeah, so that's in the entrance. And then you, from the entrance with the kind of little workspace, you go into the big living room, which is the biggest room of the house. And in the back there is a kitchen. The living room also have like a dining room. It's kind of a combined dining room, living room area. And upstairs we have a bathroom for the single bedroom that is in this house. And as I said, downstairs the pool and another bathroom. So that is great. Just working on the entrance here, and this is where we are going to have our kind of little office nook area. And for some reason the camera glitched out really crazy right there. It does that sometimes when I actually press the 9 key on my keyboard, and I don't actually know why it does that. I haven't been able to figure out why it does that, and Google doesn't seem to know. So I just try not to press the 9 key too much, so because the camera totally freaks out when I do that. So this is what I was talking about, the kind of entrance wardrobe, you can call it, where you kind of hang your coats and place your shoes before going inside, and just some decorative items all around to kind of make it feel more homey. This is probably one of my favorites builds that I've ever done. I think it turned out really cool. Just the aspect of the nature being brought inside, and I try to use a lot of different colors for the different rooms. Like the entrance is kind of a orangey wooden styled room, where the living room is kind of like it's red, white, black, and the kitchen I used red and yellow and orange, kind of like really cozy, nice colors that kind of just worked really well. The kitchen also turned out really nice. I just decided to do a whole white kitchen and then put in colors afterwards, just because that actually worked better for me. I thought it looked better, and I just went with it. It just all came together really nicely, and I was kind of working here on a island. I didn't want it to be too big, but I didn't want it to like glitch out the way it sometimes does when you place two countertops on top of each other with move objects. It kind of like glitches out when you move the camera around, and I really don't like that. So what am I actually doing here? Oh yeah. So the reason I can't actually remember what I was doing, because this is actually a old recording, if you can call it that. I recorded this before I went to Hungary, so it's a little foggy what I actually did here, but it's coming back to me. So what I did here was just place all these shelves around the one side of this these big windows, and the reason that I did that was because on the other rooms where the windows are, there's actually going to be plants, and as I said previously, the plants inside of these like casings, glass casings, is actually going to work like a curtain of plants. So I didn't want the other side of the house to be like totally exposed to the outside. So I thought like if you did like these kind of like blinders outside, they could kind of shield off some of the looking through the glass windows. So that's kind of why I did that, and yeah, I actually think it worked out really well in the end. So I know you can't actually place paintings on glass, but I imagine they would be hanging in like really, really thin, like fish thread. I'm not actually sure if that's what you call it in English, but in Danish we call it fish thread, you know, for your fishing pole and stuff like that. You can actually hang that up, and you almost can't see it if you don't know it's there. So I kind of imagine that's what they were hanging on, and I kind of did like this little display wall with the television there. I thought it looked really, really cool to have like this red wall in between nothing, and kind of binding the staircases together, and this build it all turned out really, really good. I'm really, really happy about how it turned out. Yeah, it is definitely my favorite build I've done to date. So yeah, that's really, really exciting. So I've just seen the new town, Newcrest, I believe it's called, and I actually had a really, really good idea. I think I'm going to fill that city out with my houses only, and kind of do like a town with all new modern houses. I think that could be really, really cool. Just all new houses, of course different looking houses, but in the same feel, that feel of modern houses. I think that could be really, really cool. So I'm really thinking that's what I'm going to do, and still continue my Let's Play Dump to Plush, because I actually have so much fun doing that as well. So yeah, just check it out, Dump to Plush. It's a really, really fun Let's Play. I'm having so much fun, and it's quite a challenge to earn money, but we are really doing really good right now with Missy. So yeah, that's good. This is the bedroom. The bedroom, and again another color up here. You saw in the basement I kind of chose this turquoise with a red, and kind of a lot of different colors down there, but up here in the bedroom we kind of go with green, this lime green, just to get a lot of different colors up here. And this bathroom, if you can call it that, is not the best bathroom. It's kind of like a bathroom where the only use for it is probably gonna be the hot tub bathtub thing in the corner there. So yeah, moving outside here, what am I doing? I believe this is where I start to put in a lot of trees as I'm done. I really wanted that tree to be in there because I thought it looked so cool, but it kept sticking out of the roof. But a lot of trees in here and just a lot of rocks and stuff like that, because as I said, I wanted the plants to work like a natural curtain, and these plants actually had to go up into the room above and kind of shield the windows there. So I used a lot of plants and rocks in the bottom of that kind of placement. And in here, this is the entrance, kind of with this sculpture in the middle, a lot of plant. This is a kitchen where again I just placed in a lot of plants that I actually thought looked good. I wanted that bush with the or tree with the round leaf thingies on it, but it wouldn't fit, so that was a kind of disappointment. This is the bedroom kind of. I'm not actually sure what to call those. Plant display thing. Again, just putting in a lot of plants that actually complement the room. This one little tree, which kind of acts like I think it's a palm tree actually. So yeah, and just, I didn't put that much effort into the yards outside, just because I actually had a lot of different kinds of plants inside of the build. So yeah, just taking a look around, saving the game because that's important. And here we have the pictures of the house. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy about how this turned out. So remember, if you want to actually download this house, you can. It's in the gallery right now. Search my origin ID Auvbri and you should be able to find it. Otherwise, just search Open Nature in the house section and you also should be able to find it. There will be a link in the description down below to this particular download, so you can also check that out. Yeah, what else can I say? Check me out on Twitter. I'm actually on Twitter now. I try to use that quite a lot. I'm still new to it because I'm mostly a Facebook guy, but yeah, check me out on Twitter, and just thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a big like, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. You know what to do. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Auvbri, and have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. I will see you next time for another video. Goodbye.